Guys, hello everyone. There's a door in front of me. The most ordinary wooden door. Not too strong, not too fragile, actually the most ordinary one. The most important thing is that it's completely made out of wood. That is, it is not hollow, it's not empty like some kind of material, some cheap store. Actually, what is the question? How to make this door impenetrable? The first option is to throw it out and buy a metal one. The second option is the super paint. Super paint that makes any object impenetrable. To be honest, guys, I have no idea what this paint is, what it looks like. I only know one thing. We've been trying to shoot this video for several months. Unfortunately, there are guys in our city who are working with this paint. They ordered from the official distributor. That's why we've been waiting for a long time. Actually, we just contacted them. Let's make a real impenetrable super door out of this door. Super door. No. There are absolutely two identical doors right in front of you. Only one of them was covered with super paint and the second one was left unchanged so they could be compared in the future. It's 100% seems to you that the doors are completely different because this one resembles some kind of metal and this one is some kind of weird door, unlike this one, but I think that you see the details. You see the ornament on this door, but they are actually absolutely the same. At the end of the video, we'll definitely open this door and show that there's real wooden door inside. It feels like it's a metal structure. It's very hard, but in appearance, it is as if it's rubber and melted and put it on the door. Unfortunately, we're not able to tell what composition's in this paint. It seems to be some kind of commercial secret, but we were told one thing. Any object that we cover with this paint becomes practically invulnerable. It sounds as magical as possible, but I think you understand that we will not just discuss the doors now and somehow compare them in appearance. We'll try to destroy them, and for this we need more weapons. The first item is a gun. Well, the gun sounds very rude, of course. This is a pretty common one. Therefore, it's bullshit. Next is an enhanced powerful slingshot, an ordinary hammer, throwing knives, and an Indian tomahawk, and a bow. Do you think that's all? No, guys, we took into account the mistake from the video about bulletproof vests and safety glasses, and decided to add more weapons. And exactly 2 of them. And we also bought 2 of them. We also bought them both. And you should have seen the seller's reaction to such a surprise. Okay, let's move on. 2 powerful firecrackers, 1 for each of the doors, a huge sledgehammer, and also this type of pickaxe. There will be a Minecraft in real life. But before we work with you and our weapons, it is necessary to protect ourselves. The first item we're gonna test on our doors, it's an air gun. The bullets are very small, the gun's not that powerful. Actually, you definitely shouldn't expect something supernatural from it. 5 shots will be fired at each door. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Did it bounce or what?
Actually, I'm genuinely surprised that the bullets are stuck in the door. Out of the 5 bullets, only 1's bounced off. It made a really small hole right here, and it bounced right back to me. I think it's not even worth much reasoning. We just need to go straight to the super door. And finally, the super door. I think all the bullets fly off, and they will fly off to me. Great. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's really dangerous.
It bounced off?
That's dangerous to it.
Where to?
It just hit me right here. Actually, damn, the bullet flew off. Well, screw it. Here, this was my shield. I'll shoot it from behind the shield. It seems to me that you probably... Anyway, it flew off, right? But it really flew off, and now it flies away. It'll be right here. Check it out. Well, there's not trace at all. It's not clear where I shot it, but I clearly shot at the door. This is 100%. It is already possible to really draw a conclusion. Look at the ordinary door. How the bullets get stuck here. And look at this, so it's really fantastic. The next one's a slingshot. Why is the second one a slingshot? Because, first of all, look at the huge pellets here. Secondly, this thing hits harder than the gun, which means that the balls will fly even harder. This is a mobile shield. This is my protection. Okay, I'm ready. That's it, I'm ready. 1,
Come on, do your best
2,
shot.
3. Oh shit!
Sounds like the board is just broken.
Oh, right here. I got it right under the twig. You can see the small dent right here. The bullet from the slingshot could not fly as well as the bullets from our pistol, but it left a very good trace. It's clearly visible to the eye, and it catches the eye. With the super door, everything is much more interesting. The bullet from the gun flew off. Now it's gonna be, I would say it's not more, it's worse. It's gonna be scarier. 1, 2, 3. And where did it go? Listen, I'm telling you, I didn't see it. I shot it somewhere here. There's no trace at all. Check it out. Well, when we shot at the wooden door, there was really a trace, and a good one. Here, everything's like, well, really clean. Well, like without any tricks and so on. The door is generally intact. The next one is a hammer. I will hit each door twice, and I will definitely not show any mercy. I will do it as hard as possible. 1, 2, 3. Wow!
That's minus.
It's not a bad crack after all.
Ooh. Man, that was tough.
And now the second one. Well, it's obvious here. It couldn't withstand the hammer hit. With 2 hits, I broke through the gap and made a gap like this. Like, if I haven't completely broken a door, I couldn't have gone through there. I think it'll be way more interesting this way to completely break it, so they will come and say, that's it, it's a breakable door, everything's fine. But in theory, you can take out the door with a hammer if you make a little more hits. Let's go to a super door. I'll try to hit either the same or a little harder. It's super paint. I think it's not worth regretting with the power. Moreover, we act as independent experts and we don't care at all. It will stand it and I won't stand it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out. I'm not getting into that. Maybe I hit it too weak. So I'm going to do it a little harder now. 1, 2, 3. And that was it.
You sure hit it hard.
Yeah, you saw how I hit it, right? I got it in general. There's not even a scratch.
Nothing at all. Not a dent, nothing.
Guys, we just reviewed the clips again to understand how the objective it was. I really hit the door a lot harder. I don't know how this can be possible. There's a hit and an immediate crack. The second hit, the hammer already jumped, and here, it doesn't care at all. Not a single trace. It's really some kind of magic, some kind of madness. Let's move on to something sharp. For example, throwing knives. Of course, we understand that knives will not be able to break through an ordinary door. It's just that the point here it is that it's a stabbing object. And it's very interesting to see how the super door will be able to cope with this one. Will the knife stick? Will it not stick? What happened at all? It's not clear at all. Of course, it's not a master throw knives, but what can I do?
Whoa.
Unfortunately, I'm not the greatest sword to stick 3 knives to the straight in a row, but I did 2. It even turned out to be scissors. Here, look. The knife stuck so well right into the wood. There are traces like this. Well, now the super door.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa! Wow!
Once again, 2 out of 3. Andre, you're doing great, man.
So let's see what's with the door. It's clear that the knife's stuck in. Actually, against stabbing at this door. In fact, there is no chance. Look, I just really stuck in it. Carefully, I'm pulling it out. No, in fact, like you can't even see by the structure.
Yeah, basically.
In fact, you can just poke it and that's it. You won't even find it later. You don't even know about it. I wonder how deep it all went there. That is how deep the layer of the paint is and how deep it's stuck right into the wood. Actually, we can say with confidence that it's a 1-1. The knife's actually stuck into the ordinary door and stuck here. But the traits are completely different. In an ordinary door, everything was a little tougher, but here, I already don't know where they stuck. It's like 1-1, but in fact, this one's still the lead. The next one is a tomahawk. There's no longer a hammer. There is a blade here. It is very interesting how our doors will react to this. Or this one. I would try to beat it as hard as possible. Let's see if I can cut through something. Actually, as per tradition, 2 strikes. 1, 2, 3. Our door began to crumble into separate parts. These are already some kind of roller shutters, or whatever they're called. Actually, okay, let's go. Wow, check it out. Well, the door turned out to be very thin. And so that you get it, there's the same thing. Exactly the same plank. And everything's holding up there for now. Here, of course, everything's very bad. I'm afraid this door won't live to see the finale at all. As a matter of fact, now it's unclear as possible what's gonna happen to this door. Whether we'll scratch it somehow, or I don't know, maybe we'll break after all. Actually, it's generally clear what's gonna happen now, so. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, what the hell's this? Well, there's a small trace, but there's a little bit. But I didn't even cut the entire layer of paint just to get it. Strike number 2. 1, 2, 3. Guys, so that you understand, it doesn't care at all, so I take my finger and just rub it over it. That's it. As if nothing had happened. No matter how strange it may sound now, but I rubbed off and hit my hands as if it wasn't really visible. I just don't know what to say. I don't even know how to react to this. It's really incredible. This is some kind of magic paint. God damn it. The following is a bow. An arrow is a piercing object, and as you remember, the knife stuck very well onto this door. That is, it is really afraid of piercing objects. There is also a bow that shoots an arrow at a very high speed. It's way more faster if I throw it with my hand, 100% for sure. Therefore, I think that this bow has a real chance to break through that door. 1, 2. Oh. Through and went through. The arrow hits powerfully, very powerfully.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Whoa, the tip is left, guys. Guys, the tip is stuck. I think that the comments here are definitely necessary. You've seen it all for yourself. So, well, the super door. Let's see what happens to it. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Oh.
Listen, it's stuck right in.
Check it out. Well, this can't even be called some kind of a breakthrough. It just feels like a small ball from a slingshot shot at an ordinary door. Well, we won't even break through this door today. Generally, that's whether our tools are enough to somehow break this door. I'm even somehow already done with it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The brick has a very large area of damage, and on top of that, it's also very heavy. I think it'll just take out an ordinary door. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit!
Second one.
It's just a flip. It's just a flip challenge. Wow. And here's Johnny. Okay, to be a little bit more serious, then in theory, I could have already calmly put my hand in like this and open the lock. In fact, I can go in. But we won't do that because we don't have locks. A brick is a killer thing and it's very reliable. Let's see how our super door reacts to it now. I'm afraid of something. After all, from the fact that a brick can easily fly and bounce off. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it feels like a knife has been used here.
I don't know how, but right here is a really good hit. It was if something sharp had been struck right here, as you can see the wood. And so in principle like this, if anything, you can shake it out and that's it, the door is like a new one. Of course, it is clear that the brick hit exactly the jam, but after viewing the slow-mo, guys, it is clear that the first hit went right here. If I had been an ordinary door, it would have most likely shattered and broken. It had sprung here and it jumped off a side and then bounced right off. The following are firecrackers. I think that it makes no sense to attach a firecracker here because everything here is already broken. And there's a point of doing it here. Everything's absolutely whole here. There are no scratches here. Nothing has flown here. And we'll be able to really visually assess the power of this baby. Come on, is it ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, guys, come on, let's go.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. I heard that you cannot do it like that.
That's it, let's go. Check it out, it's freaking crazy.
Oh, really? Freaking crazy, he says. Just a little bit, yeah? I was just blown away with that flash.
I knew that would be screwed up.
Guys, check it out. It didn't stand a chance. It was perfectly whole, and that's what happened to it. This is, to put it mildly, insane. But now, guys, the super door. If it doesn't get blown up by this firecracker right now, then I generally, who knows what should we do? We will have to use really heavy artillery. You can write in the comments right now, what do you think? Will it break it or not? So what's gonna happen? Well, firecracker versus the super door. Guys, go away from there. It survived!
It doesn't seem to care pretty much.
Check it out, well, it has been slightly colored. Here, the only thing I can say is that it doesn't. That's it, guys. I just don't have any options left. Moving on to the super heavy artillery. That's it. Stop feeling sorry for this stuff. We need to break it because it's really some kind of impenetrable door. This can't be happening. It's impossible for the paint to make the door impenetrable. Let's move on to the cool part. The sledgehammer. To be honest, I already don't know where to hit it here. Everything's already broken here, actually. There's an option to hit it here, and there's an option to hit it here as well. It's still whole. We'll take 2 strikes each. 1, 2,
Gather
3.
all your strength. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
There it is.
Well, it all makes sense, basically.
Well, like I can pass through, but I won't do it.
As if,
No, it's all here.
well, it's holding it doesn't mean it's whole.
This door, oh, and suffered a real crash. Oh, this is actually insane. Let's move on. Since the door is completely intact, there's a real abundance of places where you can hit it. I would just clearly hit it in the center. Please write in the comments, what do you think of this door? Will the sledgehammer work? If it can stand it, then believe in Harry Potter. Why did I come up with that just now?
I don't know.
I just wanted to watch it recently. 1, 2, 3.
Judging by the light, it bent a little.
It dented in, but this side, everything's different. Everything's different. Look, here is the wood.
Well, yeah.
And right here, as a matter of fact, this is paint. Check the layer over section.
That's a hit, but not penetration.
Well, as if against a sledgehammer, I don't know what to say here. It's like, well, it's not really hurt at all. Only the other side has suffered. I don't know how this counts. I don't know how this counts some kind of breakthrough, but in fact, it does not. That is, we don't have anything at all from this side. Let's hit the same spot again. 3.
Whoa.
That's the paint, actually. The impact was very strong, but it wasn't for this paint. The door would have been shattered completely. If we smashed the door with the hammer, then what can we say about a sledge? But this side is even a lot sadder. And finally, the pickaxe. For more interest, I would try not to hit the same point that we just hit, but I will hit a little lower. Everything solid here, everything is strong. I don't know, dudes. They will mine all sorts of diamonds with this thing. They beat stones. Actually, well, you can say the door really pulled back. Well, this isn't real. 1, 2, 3. We got a problem here. Actually, here it is. The door didn't split, of course, but we were able to punch right through it. Moreover, it didn't really put any super improbable efforts. It just hit as hard as I could. And that's it. Well, you can see right through it.
You made that peephole a little low.
Here, purely for fun, I'll hit a little weaker. And all the hits went right through, but in fact, frankly speaking, this door is like, it's unrealistically cool for such a door to contain this type of hit. I don't care if I punched through it, but somehow it prevented it. In order for me to get right on the other side, I don't know how many times do I need to beat it with the pickaxe in order to create at least a little bit of hole, unlike any ordinary door, which would not cover it with paint. Now I'm gonna give it a try. Well guys, I hope that you really enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, put a like. Thank you very much for watching everyone. Goodbye.